So. If you go back to your studio, go to content and live. This is where you would get the, you want to get a shareable link, but
seconds. Is there latency?
yeah, I mean, we might be able to.
Well, I'm not worried about the latency.
Okay.
I was just an observation.
Oh yeah, no, there's absolutely latency.
Have we got a URL now?
Yes.
That's shareable.
Yes, right here.
But plugging the camera is not going to work unless someone's actively managing logging in and out of YouTube.
Yes.
God, that's not. And okay.
And so like this, and like I can show you the.
I've not even seen you successfully. I don't even understand the process. I saw you just jumble and hop all around. I didn't see click here, pick this, and go.
Okay.
That's the experience it has to be. And is it not like that, or
no?
Like completely log out of YouTube and log in. Can we have a few clicks and go? Because I'm willing to push them out a couple more weeks and get this, if we can resolve this, or come up with a player exe. Like, you know, there's that player exe.
Mm-hmm.
Can we figure out how to configure it to work on a single camera? Or what do you think? What do you think is viable? My challenge is I don't want them to have such a bad experience we lose our beta tester.
Yeah, no, I understand. There might be a way to get them a better experience with the Web Patrol exe.
But that only works if they have
the camera.
If they have Web Patrol on the local computer, right?
Yes. Now they moved. So,
but I thought there was the player exe.
What I was going to say is they originally had it decoupled. It was when they had just the player.
Yeah.
And then they bundled it all together. So they have, according to Tyler, deprecated the player. They still use the player all the time in their testing. So
can we hit them up for the player?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it's still in the.
Because I think the player is a better looking experience than the YouTube experience.
Yeah, I mean,
and the challenge is we have to stream it through AWS, so I just know it's going to cost me whenever they're using it. Because if we do it through the player, it's going to go through AWS, right? Or will it just be streaming live?
It would be, so it's a matter of how we set it up. If we set it on their local network, then they can access it based on, they go, the player comes up, there's a field for it, they type in the IP address of the camera, pulls up the camera instantly. Then that might be a better user experience because that is pretty snappy when it comes to, they put the camera wherever they want, they got the computer in front of them.
If they're all on the same network, hit your player, they can do something with it.
Yes, and then they're going to know the IP address, and then they get to look at the thing. That way, we're not worried about driving it through the internet, latency like that.
Okay, so we could configure it. Well, do you think you can sort out the player well enough for me to travel with it? I'll step away and let you sort that out.
Yeah. Let me.
If we can't for my trip, then I'll ship it to him a couple weeks later with instructions. I'd rather take it, but you can only do what you can do.
Yeah.
This is not a tolerable interface.
Yeah. No, and unfortunately, I was never able to find a way to get it to just kick on and kick off. Like say like the best.
And it will if we use the player.
Well, the player would still have.
Well, they won't have recordings. So the challenge with players is we don't have recordings.
Yes. try one other thing here. Let me stop this.
I've got an errand to run.
Yeah, if you want
I'm
to
gonna go run that errand, and I'll check with you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
Yes, sir.
And any frustration I exhibit, it's not at you; it's at the ASP.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah, I got it.